Jinxing it all, man. Yeah, you're jinxing it, man. I've had two on and they both came off. Alright, y'all, here at Kentucky Dam, been fishing for the last, I don't know, 30 minutes, fishing for bait. Gonna be out here a while. My dad got one. I've missed 2 so far, so hopefully we start catching them. Get a whole cooler full for the year, so that's the hopes. Let's see if we can get some to actually stay on. Let's go. I think that was a big old. Bastard. Out here at Kentucky Dam, catching skips. This is should be my 4th one, but it's only my 1st. My dad got 4, so that makes 5 for us. See what else we can get. The dweebster. Bro, they keep coming off. I like must have bought the worst jigs ever, y'all. So it's crazy, y'all. The hookup ratio has been not so hot for me, but that's the third one we've gotten. That's our 8th of the day. I'm doing more of like a jig on the bottom now. All right, y'all, another skipjack. All right, y'all, my dad caught 2 more. That gives us 11 so far on the trip. All right, y'all, we're out here. Been here for an hour and a half or so, maybe even less than that. Got a whole bucket over here, you know, catching them. So river's definitely moving. It's definitely not that good, but it's at least fishable, so we're gonna keep fishing and see what we can do. Let's go. All right, just to show you guys what I'm using, little sabiki rig, basically 6 jigs on here. So I got 6 jigs. Skip. This is like work. Thank you. I haven't been holding my weight very good, guys. I let a lot get off. I was using a homemade. So we're catching them. We definitely are getting our money's worth over here. Caught 2 on little jigs like I was using earlier, and my dad's getting 1 as well. All right, y'all, just to talk about what I'm doing here again, just kind of drifting out, throwing out straight in front of me, letting it sink for, you know, probably 30 seconds or so, and just kind of popping it as I reel. Been getting quite a few. We got a bucket, starting to fill up the second, be here about an hour or so more. It seems like the sabikis have done better. I was using the double grub rig, got a few fish on it, lost a few fish, been catching them and keeping them on more with this, so we'll see what we can do in this last hour or so. Catching two at once. Put them in. Just a small one, but bait the same.
Yeah.
We're from Ohio, so we just came down to see if we could fill a couple buckets.
Yeah. The other day I was down here, they were a bunch of big ones every cast.
Really?
Hitting good.
I mean, it's definitely not been bad. It hasn't been the greatest, but they're definitely biting.
Yeah.
Ohio's just been so flooded.
Right.
This is just a baby. It looks like hybrid, y'all. I would say hybrid little baby.
Yeah, I thought they're up there. I thought one was on that side though.
They are ugly, bro.
Yeah. They got big old lips on them.
They're basically considered a carp. They don't get the carp. There's one. Come over here, buddy. Come over here, little. Alright, y'all. Still catching them. Nice size ones, too. Still getting them, y'all. This one's a small one. Look at it. It's there. I'd say this is the most sunny it's been the whole time we've been here. little bit of sun out, usually the skips get going, so we'll see. But my dad's ready to leave, so who knows. So small. He was hooked twice. Another one. Let's go. Hitting them. The sun's out a little bit. Big as my hand. You all right?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I just don't have good balance. It's okay.
Oh, the sun's coming up. Seems to be catching them almost cast after cast now. If I cast a few while you go up there, you care if I still cast a few if you're going up there? Huh? Can you do me a favor and bring the bucket over here? I got a fish on. Another one, y'all. Very far either, y'all. You only give a
I'm just
far drive for us, so I'm grateful for the fish gods today. Alright, y'all, another really nice one. I think it's time. Bait's expensive. $10 for a piece of bait. When we're out here catching them, even if it isn't that fish this big was pulling that much drag. I can't tell what kind of bass, but pretty sure it's a little small hybrid. I'm actually going to take a picture. Maybe it was though. I don't really know. This isn't a very strong rod. This is some swift current. I'm using 8-pound test. Another one. Oh, I actually had 2 on there, y'all, but one came off. There's another, y'all. I'm calling it. My dad, Freddie. We've been up here for, let's see, probably 5-6 hours at this point. Caught 2 full buckets. Gonna go put more ice on them, get them ready to take them home, and head on back to Lex. Met Reese right here. He gave me a couple. That was good, people. Kentucky Dam definitely treated me well this time. So until next time, thank y'all for watching. If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button. Let's go. All right, y'all. Got 2 full buckets over here of fish. Definitely a nice little haul here at Kentucky Lake. So, you know, we're gonna head back, get them on ice, and let's go. All right, y'all. After all that work, we're out here vacuum sealing them. We had them on ice on the way home. They're still on ice. Got a bucket full here, another bucket here, and I also like to mark how big they are, so you can see I got a bunch here, and I like to mark the date on the bag and the size of them. So I'm gonna get that and then get back to you on how many we got. Let's go. Good for a while, y'all. Let's get it. All right, y'all. The bait's in there. We ended up catching 60. Nice day for sure. All right, y'all. Back at the crib after a long day. That trip was like 4 hours down to Kentucky Lake, but it was definitely worth it. We ended up getting 60 skipjack. Got them all down in my freezer. So all in all, it was definitely a good trip. Was happy to get out and spend time with my dad on the water. I hope y'all were happy to enjoy the ride. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And tight lines out there.